guys, welcome back to my channel. If you missed out on my last video, then it's because you're not subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, then you're missing out on a lot of fun. So hint. If you missed out on my last video, then it was a part 1 to this video where I showed you all of my small leather good collection from Louis Vuitton, and today I'll be showing you all of my handbags from that French fashion house. So let's get into it. I think let's start with the one that's really trying desperately to get to the camera. This is my Louis Vuitton Speedy 40 in the Mon Monogramme or Mon Mono. The thing is, guys, I speak French, so technically I know how to pronounce those names, but it feels weird to, it feels a little bit snob to be like Mon Monogramme, even though it's how it should be pronounced, but I'm gonna say it the American way, Mon Mono. I'm not laughing at anyone, okay? I'm laughing at myself. So this is the Mon Monogram from Louis Vuitton, where you can kind of add a little bit of a touch of personality. So I have mine and my daughter's initials here. I think I filmed the video with this bag as well, so if I did, I'll be linking it up here or down below. I bought it because I wanted a piece of luggage, and I am realistically probably never going to buy a piece of luggage. I am absolutely like in love with the keepalls. I love the rolling luggages, but the keepall is not practical. I am probably never going to lug around such a heavy bag, and a rolling luggage, I don't know if I can emotionally commit to that. So this for me was bought with the idea to be a travel buddy. So either like a carry-on or a beach bag, like it will transform, and that's kind of how I've been using it. And the pop, the thing that makes me just love it so much, the interior. Can you honestly look at this and be sad? No, you get like the biggest of smiles. I've got plenty of stuff at the bottom because, as ridiculous as it's going to sound to some of you, I use this as an at-home bag. So when it's nice weather outside and I go tanning or I just go like lounging around, this is where I throw everything in that I need for the day. So my Kindle, my sun lotions, my headphones, everything goes in here. So I bring them from like upstairs, downstairs to the garden, and then I have this next to me, and it also allows the leather to patina because I am looking forward to this getting really, really dark. I don't baby this bag. This is not something that I will ever sell. I don't mind it getting like a lot of love. It still has some droplets from our last trip to Dubai, which was such a long time ago, it feels now, but I don't baby it, and I love the way that it looks. I also love it without the monogram, just like chilling around, you know? I really love the green color. Next is a bag that I honestly never thought I'd own, and this is a basic biatch bag, okay? This is my Neverfull in the GM size, and everyone was like, oh my god, you totally need a Neverfull, you totally need a Speedy, you know, like the... Do you? And I really didn't want to, I think I didn't just want to kind of be like that basic, but I turned basic afterwards. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. But at some point in my life, like I've heard a lot of people have had that happen to them, I felt the need for a Neverfull. I was like, you know what? I'm going to get it. I'm going to check it out. I'm going to see if it's as, you know, as practical and as pointful as people make it out to be. And also, if you buy Neverfull, you're not going to lose your money on it. That's the craziest part, because if you buy one and if you keep it in great condition, now I've battered mine a little bit, but still I can sell it and I'm probably going to get most of my money back. They are so coveted, they're still so loved. However, mine, I'm not using it anymore as much as I would want to, and I recently realized why. It's because of the interior color. Now I know that it doesn't make that much difference, does it? But I think I would use it a lot more if it was a beige interior. Just, I don't know, it, you still see that, you still see popping out. I don't know, I'm weird like that. But I still very much love it, and for anyone who's debating whether or not to get it, it is one hell of a great bag. Next is a bag that I included in my least worn bags video, and as sad as it makes me to have a bag that I don't wear that much, This one just has a special place in my heart. This is the Louis Vuitton Saumur bag in the PM size. I got it in 2011, so almost 10 years ago. I have an emotional attachment to this. I've told the story before, I'm not going to get into it, but to me this looks quite vintage. It looks like it could have been something my grandmother would have passed on to me if I had a grandmother and if she was into luxury, you know, like in my mind. This is kind of that kind of bag. It has like a vintage feel to it, but it's not completely out of place. Like I'm thinking the dress that I have now, if it was in white and if I was wearing this, like it would actually look pretty cool. I do take it out every so often, but the last time dates back to last summer, so it was quite a long time ago. This is also currently my oldest Vuitton bag. Everything that I had prior to that, I've sold. Do you want to see a what I sold and why video? If you don't, totally get you. I sometimes get enough of myself as well. But yeah, this is the Saumur, but I'll never part from that. Next I have another basic biatch bag, which is the Speedy B25, and like hand on heart, YouTube made me do it, okay? So many YouTubers who absolutely raved about it, starting with Jerusha. I felt very self-conscious at start when I was wearing it, because the way that the side, actually I love the shape. I love the shape of this bag, but if it has only a few things inside, then it droops in a weird way. And then when it sits on your body, those corners stick out, and I'm a curvier girl and it's not really like a look that I'm going for. But as I'm gradually losing weight, I'm kind of getting the confidence to just use it and just not caring. I want this to also get like a really dark patina and just really like wear in. And honestly, I'll say something that, you know, if you own one or two bags, you might find it offensive, but that I'm sure quite a few luxe lovers will maybe relate to me in that sense. I consider my Vuitton bags a little bit like the, I don't want to say trash bags, because that's a very wrong way to call them, but they are the bags that I worry about the least, you know? So for example, if I wanted to take my Chanel Jumbo out for a spin and it was like crappy weather, I'd much rather take this one. And this one, not a lot can happen. Yes, you can get a little bit of rain marks and that kind of stuff, but as such, this is quite strong and almost indestructible. I say almost because canvas also has its downsides, but it's, you know, it's a longer story. I'm not gonna talk about that, but I still very, very much love that. This is kind of my summer bag, like grab and go, don't give a rat's ass, just throw my water bottle and everything else I need inside, and adios. Next I have a bag that the first time I saw it, I knew I had to have it, especially when I saw that it also accommodates curvier people. I'm talking about the Louis Vuitton bum bag. I absolutely love this thing. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you on. I absolutely love this. I would totally rock it like this if it wasn't weird, but it's weird, so I never do that. The Louis Vuitton bum bag, it's just one heck of a great, it's another one of those that I just wanted to get really, really dark, the leather to get really, really dark. I love to take it with me on a day out, hands-free. I have my few things in there. I can have it in front of me and I can like push it to the back, and you can also wear it. I mean, I've filmed videos with this bag. I absolutely love this. This is a great thing. If you want something a little bit even more casual than a Speedy, get this one. This fits an amazing lot of stuff. It also fits a water bottle. Just saying. I take it with me every time I go biking. I just shove everything I need inside, and it fits quite a lot. So if you're debating between the Speedy B25 or this one, you know, this should be a contender as well. Next come my leather bags, and this is the front runner. This is my Pochette Matisse in the empreinte leather, in the color cherry berry, and or very cherry berry. again, I've filmed about this. I'm not going to get into rambling. I love this bag. I also love how I got this bag. It's very special to me. And this, even though at the start of my kind of like collecting career, I never made the difference between like summer bags and winter bags. It was like, you know, rock whatever bag you want to rock. But as my collection has grown, I can definitely see that some bags are more leaning towards a certain season, and this one is a great example of that. So I associate this color, but also this bag itself, with like autumn, winter, you know, rainy days, colder days. I can take it with me. It's going to take whatever is coming, come hail or snow or sun or whatever. And this to me is just the perfect autumnal winter bag. Let me check now. This is a total first world problem. Let me check now if I have all of my bags, okay? Like, there's a sea of bags because I also have other bags around me, but I think I have everything. The last one, but definitely not least, but this is the newest one, is my OnTheGo tote. I love this thing so much. I have been filming with this as well, so I'm not going to get into all of the details. I've said it a few times, I have switched completely from the canvas to leather now, and to be also honest, I think I'm quite at handbag piece. There are only like a handful of handbags that I still want to get for my collection, but this was one that when it popped up, I knew I had to get it. This is quirky, it's edgy, but it's also, you know, I can still kind of like go to the office with it, even though it's in your face. I don't know, I cannot explain that. This is, for me, it's quirky, it's edgy, and this is something that I've also learned about myself. I do need things to have a little edge, except for the Neverfull and the Speedies, okay? But this one, hey, it's quite daring, isn't it? But yeah, I love my OnTheGo tote. Okay, so that rounds up my part 2 of my Louis Vuitton collection. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you again next time. Bye!